everybody. Today's review is the Marinera by Maserin. The Marinera is a simple traditional pocket knife, and Maserin, the manufacturers, are a long-standing cutlery firm based in Maniago in the north of Italy. Now, if you recall the outline of Italy, at the northern end there are two shoulders, and the eastern shoulder is where Maniago is. So it is pretty north, not much further north than that. And here we have the Marinera. So let's have a look. Okay, so here we have the Marinera in the box. Quite nice printed box, quite robust. Slides out with a tray design. The knife comes in the usual little Johnny bag thing, and there is a little warranty card, Italian on one side, English on the other. So far, so predictable. Now, I was initially disappointed with this because when it arrived, the pivot and the pins and the liners were all black and discoloured. But then I thought, well, it's come all the way from Italy, and I don't know how many damp, cold warehouses it sat in between the Maniago factory and my house. So I got a little bit of brasso and a couple of cotton buds, and it was very, very quick and easy just to bring the shine up on the brass liners, and the pivot there has a steel centre with a brass outer, so they're now all shiny and pretty. The specs on the knife, closed, is a shade over 3.5 inches, and open at 6.5 inches or 164 millimeters. It's a slip joint, and as you can see, the back spring is very strong indeed. I'll just give you a comparison with the usual Spartan from Victorinox. Very much in the similar ballpark in terms of size. The blade is 2 3/4 inches, which is 66 millimeters, and it's 420 stainless. The blade thickness, it's quite a good thickness actually. I would say that's a 2mm blade. As you can see, we've got a very gentle clip point there. We've got the Maserin logo, appears to be laser etched in there, and then inox stamped on the ricasso. Nothing on the other side. The handle is olive wood. Now, as I say, simple construction. We've got 2 brass liners, back spring, got the pivot and 2 pins. It feels very heavy, so I'm just going to weigh it. For such a small knife, let's have a look. Perhaps if I turn that round, you may be able to see that. That's 51.2 grams. And from comparison, the Spartan, with the added little screwdriver, is 60 grams. So it's almost as heavy as the Spartan, and the Spartan's got an awful lot more metal compared to the Maserin. And it does seem that this olive wood is very dense. When you look at the ends there, you definitely get the impression of when pine wood has a lot of resin trapped in the wood, and it becomes very orangey and very dense and very heavy. That might just be me imagining it, and it could simply be that the ends have taken a bit of colour because they got a bit hot on the belt when they're being shaped. But it does feel substantial in the hand, even though it is only a basic knife. And as you can see, the back spring is pretty fierce, but that will wear in over time. What sort of an edge do we have? Got some catalogue paper, Christmas catalogue paper, and obviously when you start getting your Christmas catalogues through the door, the best thing to do is cut the fuckers up before they cause any trouble. Now look at that. Oh, that out of the box is very sharp indeed. It's 420 steel, stainless. So it's not a high-tech steel by any means, but it's not a high-tech knife. It's an ordinary everyday pocket knife. Legal to carry in the UK, subject to your discretion and the discretion of any gentleman of the constabulary who chooses to ask you why you've got it on your person. Some places, of course, will get you into a lot of bother. You're not allowed to carry any knives or bladed objects on school premises. And if you get caught in a pub or a nightclub, even with a small knife like this, you could be in trouble. However, theoretically, legal to carry. Costs £15 over here, which is $24 or about €18. It's available with a bone handle. That's £28, which is $45 or about €33.50. I do like the look of a nice pale bone handle, but having said that, I think this olive handle is very pretty. I think it suits the basic everyday utility feel of the knife. The fit and finish is really good. Having got over my initial disappointment that the brass had discoloured, once you give it a shine up with a little bit of brasso, it's a very pretty knife. Very well made. And for 15 quid, I think it's a very credible alternative to a usual sort of pocket knife like the Solo, the Spartan. Assuming you don't need any tools and you just want a little blade, it's fine. It's certainly capable of more robust work. I mean, most people's heaviest task, I would imagine, with a pocket knife is cutting cardboard, and this is a single layer corrugated card, so it's quite stiff, it's quite robust, and the Maserin is having no trouble slicing that up. The 420 might not keep its edge very well compared to modern steels, but it is going to be easy to sharpen, and it's not going to lose its edge overnight. I think this is more than capable of doing a bit of work. So, as usual, we'll show you a few close-ups. And there we have the Maserin Marinera, a nice elegant budget price pocket knife. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching.